Hello mọi ít. Bạn đã từng đứng hình khi nghe một câu tiếng Anh mà hiểu từng từ nhưng lại không hiểu cả câu, kiểu như It's raining cats and dogs hay Break a leg. Nếu bạn muốn giải mã những mật mã đó, video này là dành cho bạn. Thầy sẽ bật mí thế giới Idioms, thành ngữ tiếng Anh, bí mật giúp bạn nói và hiểu tiếng Anh tự nhiên như người bản xứ. Xem hết để ăn gian tiếng Anh nhé. Section 1. What are idioms? The crazy logic of English. We're cracking the code of idioms. What exactly are they? Well, an idiom is a phrase or an expression where the meaning isn't obvious from the individual words themselves. Think of them as a secret code, inside jokes, or the flavor of the English language. If you try to translate them word for word, you'll end up scratching your head. Or worse, looking like you just landed from another planet. Example, if I tell my friend, I'm feeling under the weather, I'm not actually standing under a rain cloud. It means I'm feeling a little sick or unwell. Why do these crazy phrases matter so much? Understanding native speakers. Native English speakers use idioms all the time. Without knowing them, you miss so much context, humor, and subtle meaning in the conversations, movies, and songs. It's like trying to understand a joke when you don't speak the language. Sounding natural. Using idioms correctly is a huge step towards sounding more natural and fluent. It shows you understand the nuances of the language, not just the dictionary definitions. Expressing yourself concisely. Idioms can often convey complex ideas or emotions in a short, vivid way. Why say it's very rare when you can say once in a blue moon? So, idioms are like the spices of English. You can speak English without them, but it might taste a little bland. Section 2. Why idioms are tricky and fun. Alright, so we know idioms are important, but why are they so tricky for us learners? Literal versus figurative. This is the big one. Our brains want to interpret things literally. When someone says, kick the bucket, your brain literally pictures a foot kicking a bucket, not, well, dying. It's a mental leap you have to train your brain to make. Fixed phrases. Idioms are often fixed. You can't change the words. You can't say, kick the pail, or kick the basket. If you mean kick the bucket, it's kick the bucket, or nothing. Cultural context. Many idioms are rooted in old customs, historical events, or even farming practices. Understanding their origin can sometimes help, but mostly you just have to learn them. Regional variations. Some idioms are more common in American English, others in British English, etc. Don't stress too much about this at first, but be aware. But here's the fun part. Once you get an idiom, it's like an inside joke with the language. You feel like you've just been initiated into a secret club. Section 3. Common and useful idioms. Your starter pack. Okay, aces, let's get to the good stuff. I picked out some of the most common and useful idioms that native speakers actually use every day. Don't try to learn them all at once. Just pick a few from each category that resonate with you. 1. Time idioms. Once in a blue moon. Very rarely. Example, I eat fast food once in a blue moon because it's unhealthy. Beat the clock. Finish something before the time runs out. Example, we had to beat the clock to finish the project before the deadline. Kill time. Pass time while waiting, often doing something unproductive. Example, I had an hour before my flight, so I went to a cafe to kill time. In the nick of time, just in time, at the last possible moment. Example, the ambulance arrived in the nick of time to save his life. 2. Money idioms. Break the bank. Cost too much money, be very expensive. Example, I want to buy a new car, but I don't want it to break the bank. pay through the nose, pay an excessively high price. Example, we had to pay through the nose for tickets to the concert because it was sold out. Money talks. Wealth gives influence or power. Example, he got that job because his father owns the company. Money talks, you know. Break even. Neither gain nor lose money. Make no profit but cover costs. Example, after all the expenses, we just managed to break even on the event. 3. Emotion/feeling idioms. Bite the bullet. Endure a difficult or unpleasant situation because it's unavoidable. Example, I don't want to work overtime, but I'll just have to bite the bullet and do it. On cloud 9. Extremely happy or delighted. Example, she's been on cloud 9 ever since she got promoted. Have cold feet. Be nervous or hesitant about doing something. To lose courage. Example, he was going to ask her out, but he got cold feet at the last minute. Under the weather. Feeling slightly ill or unwell. Example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'm going home early. 4. Everyday situation idioms. Bite off more than you can chew. Take on a task that is too big or difficult to manage. Example, I think I bit off more than I can chew by agreeing to organize the whole event by myself. Hit the road. To leave, to start a journey. Example, it's getting late. We should probably hit the road. Spill the beans. Reveal a secret or tell something that was supposed to be kept private. Example, come on, spill the beans. What did you get for your birthday? Pull someone's leg. To joke with someone, to trick someone in a playful way. Example, don't believe him. He's just pulling your leg. Cost an arm and a leg. To be very expensive. Example, that new car must cost an arm and a leg. That's a lot, right? But these are just a tiny taste of the idiom ocean. The key is to pick ones you like and start using them. Section 4. How to learn and use idioms like an ace. Learning idioms isn't about memorizing lists. It's about getting them in your English DNA. Here's your ace level strategy. Don't translate literally. Seriously, this is rule number 1. Always learn the meaning of the whole phrase, not individual words. Context is king. Pay attention to how native speakers use idioms. Listen for them in movies, TV shows, podcasts, and conversations. When you hear one, pause and look it up. Start small. Don't try to learn 100 idioms in a week. Pick 1 or 2 new ones per week that you find interesting or useful. Focus on mastering those. Categorize them. Like we did today, money, time, feelings. This helps your brain organize them. Visual aids. Draw funny pictures for idioms. A picture of cats and dogs falling from the sky for raining cats and dogs can actually help you remember the meaning, heavy rain, by contrasting it with the literal image. Practice, practice, practice. Use them in your own sentences. Write them down. Say them aloud. Roleplay with friends. If you're learning in a group, create scenarios where you can naturally use your new idioms. Active listening. Make it a game to spot idioms when you're consuming English media. Idiom journal. Keep a special notebook just for idioms. With the idiom, its meaning, and an example sentence. Don't force it. Idioms should sound natural. Don't try to cram them into every sentence just to show off. Use them when they fit the context naturally. Learning idioms is a marathon, not a sprint. But every idiom you master is like unlocking a new level in your English game. Section 5. Common idiom mistakes and how to avoid them. Even native speakers sometimes misuse idioms, so don't worry too much. But here are a few common pitfalls for learners to be aware of. Changing the words. Idioms are often fixed phrases. Mistake. It's raining cats and kittens. Correct. It's raining cats and dogs. The words must be exact. Using the wrong context. An idiom might mean something specific and not fit everywhere. Mistake. You just ate a huge meal and say, I'm feeling under the weather. Unless you literally feel sick from overeating, it doesn't fit. Correct. I'm feeling full or I ate too much. Overusing them. Like too much spice in a dish. Too many idioms can make your speech sound unnatural or even forced. Funny example. Well, it's raining cats and dogs, so I guess I'll just kill time by trying not to bite off more than I can chew with this homework. And maybe I'll feel less under the weather. That was a mouthful. The best way to avoid these mistakes is by listening actively to native speakers and being patient with yourself. When in doubt, stick to simpler, more direct language. Bạn thấy không, idioms chính là chìa khóa để tiếng Anh của bạn trở nên tự nhiên và cuốn hút hơn. Từ giờ, đừng đóng băng não nữa. Hãy tự tin giải mã và sử dụng chúng. Hãy bắt đầu luyện tập những thành ngữ bạn yêu thích ngay hôm nay và sẵn sàng nhập hội với người bản xứ nha. If this video helped you understand the fascinating world of idioms and feel less under the weather about them, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future lessons. Remember, mastering idioms is a journey, not a destination. It's about adding flavor to your English. Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to spill the beans on your progress. Keep practicing, keep speaking. Embrace the journey, enjoy the process. Hang up live by peace. I'm done. Out of here. Bye-bye.
Viết lên ngàn lần nhớ em nơi đâu, đêm đen lạc lòng anh khóc than sầu như ngọn nến duy nhạt dưới ánh sao trời.